A small plane pilot nearly bought the farm after crashing into a cow pasture in Keystone Heights today. According to FHP troopers, a plane headed to North Carolina attempted to land at the Keystone Airport runway to refuel. The 77-year-old pilot's GPS malfunction, bringing him down in a grass pasture instead. He began braking the aircraft to avoid hitting the animals. The plane skidded on the grass and flipped upside down. The pilot was not hurt.